You're tuned in to Closing Bell, and we are coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal newsroom. Well, it's that time of the day when Nimesh joins us to tell us what is he picking up. Well, Nimesh, tomorrow's a holiday, so some profit-taking is what we're witnessing. But in terms of flows, what is it and how are you reading it?
So being a holiday tomorrow, the participation is on the lower side, and that's showing up in the volumes as well. But I guess, the good part is the momentum from last week is carrying on the upside. And, that was a feedback as well, right? There was a lot of pessimism and a lot of fear in the market a week back, and that has actually changed after this whole Adani deal and the fact that some of the mid-cap has bounced back very sharply. So that's helping at the margin in terms of sentiment as well. I guess two sectors which stands out today. One, of course, the technology stocks, largely on back of the big move in NASDAQ. But the sector of the day, to me clearly, is the PSE index and the PSE stocks. You look at PFC, REC, GAIL, NTPC, all are buzzing in trade. And there is a feedback that maybe the PSE index is on the verge of a breakout now and a multi-year breakout. And that's the reason why you're seeing a bit of chase in those stocks. That clearly stands out for me today. From a technical point of view, the next level to watch would be 17,800. That's a bit of a resistance on the upside. So that's the level to watch. But broadly, the participation on the lower side. But looks like the momentum from last week continues, especially in the nifty names, as well as a bit of momentum in the mid-cap space as well.
Well, Nimesh, participation lower today, but even on Wednesday we could have lower participation because the post-Holi year in Mumbai, and in North India, parts of North India, they'll be celebrating Holi as well. So let's see how that pans out. But you also told us on Friday that there could be a large trade on Tata Steel, and I noticed in the last 30 minutes or so there was a large trade. So let's wait by to see whether or not it was that clean out trade that you were talking about. So what are the other stocks you look at?
So Tata Steel could be one stock because that was part of my chatter on Friday as well. So most likely one of the large long only funds seems to be a big seller, and maybe that's the last lot which is likely to could have done in today's trade. But the first stock on my list today is Bandhan Bank. That stock has been consolidating, slightly under pressure in today's trade. But the indication is that could be a large block in Bandhan Bank very soon. So that's something to track as far as Bandhan Bank is concerned. The second stock is Reliance Power. Again, something we don't talk too much about it, been a lost stock, so to speak, but huge volumes in today's trade, and off late there's been a bit of a buzz as well. I believe, the large selling from the lenders of Reliance Power has largely been done with it today's trade, and hence a bit of momentum and a pick-up in volumes as well at some HNADS. So it looks like some bit of HN activity is back in Reliance Power. So that's the second one. The third stock is Uniparts, a recent listing, marginally under pressure in today's trade. But the key reason is the anchor lock-in is getting ended today. So close to 22 lakh shares will be on offer for anchors to sell post today's close. So that's something to track in Uniparts. And the last stock is Poonawalla Finance. Again, that stock has been consolidating in a very narrow range of late, and even in Poonawalla Finance, the feedback is there could be a large block deal in that company very soon. So that's the last stock on my list. But the key to watch would be a big block in Bandhan Bank, and as I said, a big block in Poonawalla as well.
Okay, thank you very much for that. By the way,